is it's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. About storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game... is played with... all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down. Singleton. And quickly finding Rager. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Singleton almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Singleton trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
42-yard line.
This is the second meeting of the season between these two division rivals. And as was the case earlier in the year, there seems to be A more reserved and serious approach from both of these teams heading into this late-season matchup than we saw last year.
Yeah, I think maybe the coaches have had enough of the social media antics going into this game. From what we heard this week, they went old school and said, let's just cut this nonsense out. And to be clear, this rivalry has never needed all that off-field noise. Plenty of history between these two franchises. And this year especially, we know we don't need anything distracting us from the fact that both of these teams look like they can be Super Bowl contenders. Let's just go play the game.
That catch good for only a couple.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15, the 40. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing after the interception, Singleton. He'll fire it deep for Rager. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders hitting double. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Singleton. Pass incomplete.
Singleton.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Singleton.